Hello, it's Phil here at Digital DJ Tips with a new vlog. We're going to run this for probably the next 9 months, and I'm going to talk to you every week with just a little tip about how to succeed as a DJ. So the thinking behind this is that we're filming a new course at the moment. It's the biggest DJ course we've ever filmed. It's going to be called The Complete DJ. And in this course, I'm going to cover everything we've covered in our book, Rock the Dance Floor, and also just go into a lot more depth about some of the things that we've covered over the nearly 10 years that we've been running Digital DJ Tips. So it's an exciting time for us, but of course it's a scary time because there's an awful lot of planning goes on, and I've been doing it today, and to be honest with you, I'm a little bit scared about how we're going to do this stuff. I honestly don't know how we're going to do a lot of this stuff. Hey man! So look, the point I'm trying to get across here is that when you want to do something big, like be a DJ, and you want to succeed at something that you can't do, there's two things that are going to go on. Number one, you're going to be scared because you won't know how to, there's a lot of people I know here, you won't know how to do some of the stuff that you know you've got to do, so that's going to scare you. But number two, you've got to kind of lean into that fear, you've got to plan. I think planning is the most important thing. So what I've been doing today is putting into our calendar hours and hours of work every single week to help me, believe that this is possible, believe that making a course that's going to take me 40 weeks to make, 3 days a week, is possible. And even for someone who's done lots of this stuff before, it makes me feel more assured that I can do it. So it's the same with learning to DJ. If you've never done this before, it's going to be really, really scary. So the two things you can do are, one, lean into that fear, and two, put it in your diary, put it in your calendar. Sit down with a list of the things you know you've got to learn to get to where you want to get to. Decide on a date that you want to get there, and put the work you've got to do into a calendar. So that way you know that if you keep up with that work, you will get to where you want to be. It might not be hard, it might not be easy, and you will come across things that trip you up along the way, and it will be different to how you think it might be, and sometimes you just haven't got a clue how it's going to be, but you still have to put it in the diary. So what I've been doing today is programming in how I'm going to teach music, gear, techniques, mixing, playing out, promoting yourself. I've broken it down into every single lesson I'm going to be teaching. I've put down notes about who I think can help me, and where I'm going to go, and the kind of videos and training I want to make, and so on. And you should do the same thing if you're trying to learn to DJ. Get our book, Rock the Dance Floor, which is a great introduction to how to DJ. You can get it on Amazon. It breaks it down into those areas: music, gear, techniques, playing out and promoting yourself. So get the book, look through it, decide the things that you're going to need to know to succeed as a DJ, and put some time aside every week to practice those things, to look on the internet, to look on our website, to look in the book, to practice on your decks, to try and get gigs, to set up your website, and all the things that you need to get to where you want to go. Whether you want to be a mobile DJ or a club DJ, or you just want to do it for fun, there is going to be a whole list of things you know you need to do, and you can break them down into little micro things, and there you go, there's your lessons, there's your blueprint. It's not good enough just to write it down though. Set yourself a deadline, put it in a diary or put it in a calendar, and that way you've got something to work to. And as I say, this journey for me is going to be scary, fun, and I'm going to share it with you every week. I encourage you to do the same. So why don't you write underneath it in the comments what it is you want to get out of DJing, where you're aiming at in the next 9 months, 12 months, wherever in your DJing, and what you think the challenges are. And I will reply to every single one of you, and let's kind of go on this journey together. I will document every week how I'm getting on making this course. It's going to be a long one. It's autumn here, it's October here now. We're not going to be finished till June, so there's an awful lot of work to do, but I'll document it, I'll share it with you, and you can share with me, and let's kind of go on this journey together. So that's all I've got for you today. I'll come back roughly the same time next week and bring you another update, but for now this is Phil saying get good, get out there, make the moments. I'll see you soon.